Call of Duty is a video game franchise that in the current world meta is pretty much universally hated. Apart from Warzone, which is just Fortnite with racial slurs, pretty much every game in the franchise that releases each year just gets absolutely shit on by Twitter nerds. But I mean, it wasn't always like this. I can remember a time that Call of Duty could virtually do no harm. The general consensus is that the golden era of COD ranged from 2007 to 2012, between COD 4 and Black Ops 2, and at the peak of that, there was this one that stood above all others, that being Modern Warfare 2. Now, whether or not this is the best game in the series is debatable, as everyone is entitled to their own opinions, even if they are wrong. The point is, however, Modern Warfare 2 stands above all others in many ways, as a cultural icon, so let's take a look at what the hell the big deal is. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 released in 2009 to pretty much universal praise. The gameplay was fast and addicting, the story had great recognizable characters, whether you loved them or hated them, and the gameplay was unbalanced as all hell, but goddamn was it fun. I know everyone who plays this game has the one class setup that they still swear by to this day, so go ahead and tell me down below in the comments what your favorite was. The fact that it was a good game that sold well really wasn't enough to make it an icon though. I think one of the main factors leading into what made this game have a lasting impact on our society was the amount of controversy surrounding the game.
A popular new video game actually allows you to be a terrorist and kill people. Take a look.
To this day, the term "No Russian" still echoes the halls of news stations across the globe. This one mission of the player going undercover during a mass shooting was not only one of the boldest narrative devices ever used in a first-person shooter, but sent the media into a frenzy, convincing parents all over that the game was just an Al-Qaeda recruiting simulator. This shit was so intense, Infinity Ward had to put a content warning before first playing the game, which gave players the choice to opt out of having to play this mission. I think that this was the first instance of a trigger warning in the modern day. Modern Warfare 2 really paved the way for modern Twitter interactions. Other than just controversies that skyrocketed the game to a popularity so high to etch into the history books like it did, there was also a certain culture surrounding the game. It's pretty fucking hard to describe the culture and the vibe of playing MW2 in 2009/2010. You just kinda had to be there. If you've played the game and see this image, I'm pretty sure you can already hear the voices screaming the worst possible shit at each other. The amount of stepfathers I found that I had during my time playing this game really shocked me. I'm still seeing a therapist about it to this day. You can still see the lasting impact of these pre-game lobbies to this day. I'm sure you've seen the memes about this generation wouldn't survive playing Modern Warfare 2, and while that's a topic all on its own for another day, that just shows the lasting impact on our culture that this game had. Speaking of lasting impact, modern internet culture has been forever shaped by Modern Warfare 2. The amount of content produced on the internet that stemmed from this game was crazy, from the birth of the original commentary videos from the likes of Sark, Hutch, and CNanners, which led to Machinima Respawn. Call of Duty trickshot videos were also huge back in the day, and things like hit markers and intervention no-scopes still used to this day in memes, albeit more ironic now than anything. FaZe is one example I also like to use when talking about lasting impact, a gaming organization which gained its first initial bout of popularity during the MW2 days, but is still around bigger than ever, transforming from a gaming esports team to a billion-dollar company about to go public that has done collaborations ranging from streetwear clothing brands to fucking McDonald's. But behind the cancerous pre-game lobbies, media frenzies, and internet content creation, Modern Warfare 2 was just a fun game that millions of people enjoyed playing. From the spectacular stories and characters, iconic locations in both multiplayer and campaign, to the iconic score by Hans Zimmer, the gameplay itself was truly amazing. However, like I said before, unbalanced as all hell. Noob tubing, one-man army, overpowered perks, death streaks, dual-wielding shotguns. There is so much stuff to take advantage of in this game, it's unbelievable. But that's just part of the charm. When everything is just so broken that anyone can take advantage of it and just have dumb fun with their friends. You know, I think at the end of the day, it's really just this perfect storm of events which caused Modern Warfare 2 to have the legendary status from gamers that it has received. The game is far from perfect, but it was fun. The media coverage did nothing but boost its popularity, and it spawned some of the most popular YouTube content of all time. But what do you think? Am I just overhyping some piece of shit decade-old game because it's the last time I was truly happy? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to consider subscribing. We are trying to hit 100 subscribers before the end of March. I put out weekly content here. I think that'll be it for me this week. I will see you all later.